Very good morning to you. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the show. Promise to be exciting as always. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
And I'm Cecilia Umogbe, and we're starting with this one. The Tigers, they have a final chance to get into the quarterfinals of the African Championship taking place in Mali. And today, by 5 p.m. Nigeria time, they will be facing Algeria for a place in the quarterfinals at the ongoing FIBA African Championship in Mali. 5 p.m. Nigerian time. They've got a big chance to scale through to the quarterfinals.
All right, final chance for the home-based D Tigers. Of course, Angola is waiting in the wings across the Algeria, although you meet Angola. But let's deal with this first, and hopefully all the best to the D Tigers. Hopefully they'll get the job done. All right, let's come home this time, talk about football. And of course, today we will be doing a preview. 4 teams have booked their place in the top flight of Nigerian football. Talking about the Nigeria, talking about the top flight, the elite. Of course, the 4 teams from the Nigerian National League Super 8. 4 teams have emerged. We'll be taking a review, taking a look at some of those teams that have made it. Of course, you have Jigawa Golden Stars, Adamawa United, Aqua Starlet, and of course, Warri Wolves. All of them gaining promotion to the Nigeria Professional Football League. Of course, today we'll be taking a review, looking at some of the teams like 3SC that a lot of people thought was going to make it.
Absolutely. That's the team we want to talk about. They failed to make it again. All right. Also on the program is 1 day to go to the Nigeria Women's Football League. We'll be having big matches and review for today ahead of tomorrow. This 1 day to go. Nigeria Professional Football, Nigeria Women's League is back and better. And highlighting the day will be the game between Rivers Angels and FC Robo right there at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt.
All right. So the much delayed Nigeria Women's Professional Football League season starts tomorrow. And that's good news. Good news for everyone, all the lovers of female football. But that's not where we start the show this morning. Let's talk about our guys doing their best to make us proud, doing their best to try and get into the quarterfinal of the FIBA Afro-Can. We're talking about the D Tigers this morning. No disrespect, the guys from the home scene doing all their best. And of course, they have a chance against Algeria. I would love any form of victory over Algeria because the one in football still hot. But then they have a chance. And we've said it's the final chance because at this point, you lose. It's all over.
Yeah,
and
you have to play classification game.
You have to play classification game, and that's not really what you want because you want to be at the summit, you want to be at the top. But hopefully, our guys will be able to do the job tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully tonight. I mean,
tonight,
5 p.m. today. Hopefully, they will be able to do that in the round of 16. These are the fixtures: Algeria and Nigeria, 5 p.m. Morocco and Guinea will also be in action. You have Egypt and Chad. You have Kenya and Cote d'Ivoire. They also the teams are playing today. The thing is for Nigeria, I hope by now they would no longer. They will be. How do I put it now? They will be feeling better. You know, how do you do a road trip all the way from Abuja right there to Mali, and it's supposed to be a national team, and they got there their first opening game against Kenya on that day, so they lost. I mean, they started so well, but I think maybe jet lag and all that, tired out, they couldn't finish it. Against DR Congo, of course, they thrilled us to manage to win the final quarter, but then it just wasn't enough. But against Algeria, after a little bit of rest and all that, Monday was the rest day for them. They should be able to pull off something and get into the next round. That's for the D Tigers, the home-based players. For the senior boys, you mentioned them earlier, they were able to beat Dominican Republic early hours of this morning, and the result was 89-87. 2-point game. That was a bit close, but then when you have some of these big stars, especially having someone like Josh Okoje, the story he tweeted, he had on his Twitter handle, he actually tweeted and said, look, he wants to represent Nigeria. Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, that's the huge one.
It's down to the coach to decide, though. So we'll see what happens.
An NBA star has offered himself. And you're like, no, you will not make the squad to the World Cup. Okay.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Okay, no fingers crossed.
All right. Well, there's a lot from the domestic scene this morning. So let's go talk table tennis on the show. There's been a lot of developments on the domestic scene. A lot has been happening, and tennis has been getting rave reviews for some of the things the board has been doing. I mean, Cecilia, what else can we say? Only thing we can ask for is that some of these top quality tournaments could be more regular.
Yeah.
But you can't question those top quality tournaments when they come. It's always top notch.
Absolutely.
And I do hope this will continue. There's really, if you're looking for a downside, if you're looking for something to pick up and say these people should be doing more, I don't think there's anything you can blame these guys for directly. But just the Nigerian issue about funding and all that, I think that's the only challenge that they have. But in terms of having programs, having events that would, bring up these people that we are having on screen, the generation next, they've always been doing that. What is lacking, which is not just the problem that is, that only tennis has, is to have the support across board, have the support, so that all their programs will be done. And when we discover these stars, we can keep them active. Just not wait for a year, or just events that will keep them active. And even if they're not able to go outside, host events in Nigeria that will bring the best to come and meet them.
Yeah, absolutely the best. That's what everyone is anticipating. And if you just check the last Commonwealth Games Championship, last Commonwealth Table Tennis Championship in India, and all that, you had Team Nigeria for the first time, the women, get into the semi-final. They ended up finishing third, beating England and all that, which was really a cool one, for these ladies. And also the guys, some of them got to the main draw and all that, but they couldn't progress past round of 16. But this is the way to go. We talked about it yesterday about how they're trying to actually engage these young stars, that have more competitions for them, so that when they go out there, they may have enough tennis, in their
stage fright,
no
feeling, inexperience, all of those things. So hopefully we'll get that done. All right, let's listen to somebody who is eminently qualified to talk about table tennis in Africa and in Nigeria. He's been there, he's an administrator, and he knows what it takes to get Nigeria to the top. Let's listen to Waheed Enitan Oshodi talking about table tennis development in Nigeria on the show this morning.
In a much bigger way than we even expected. A lot of players, new players, and young players, which is always the most important thing, because the younger they are, the better it is to train with them. And it's been a very successful 2 weeks. Very proud of these young players, especially the boys. We have such a large crop of players now. We have to find the money, find the coaching for them, bring them up to the next level.
The next level. Now, after this, how can we monitor these talents? How can we use them?
Well, we have to create programs now. Regular training programs held by our own coaches, training programs held by the senior players especially. People like Segun Toriola. It's time for them to chip in now and say, these are the people that will take over from me, and you should be involved in their development. And that's what hopefully we'll do. The All-Africa Games comes next, and after that, we can start these programs. But like I said, and I must give kudos to a lot of these young coaches, different areas, Bayelsa, Ikorodu. We've had different crops this year, and they've done very well. So hopefully we'll be able to give the coaches also the training they need to take their players. They go to school, they come back, they train, and I think the future is bright for Nigeria table tennis.
It looks good. And up next is the Nigeria Open. What should we be expecting this year?
Nigeria Open, everybody, last year was such a fantastic tournament. Great success for Haruna Quadri and Nigeria. And hopefully he can defend his crown. He's in good shape, recovered from his injury, and is playing very well. But of course, this year, more players. I think we have 50 players from the world's top 200 here now. This year, it's going to be a very tough tournament, big tournament. And then the Africa Cup before that, Omar Assar back in Lagos, trying to take the title from Haruna. It's the World Cup qualifier as well this year, so it's going to be a big bumper. 2 weeks of table tennis in Lagos.